Let's walk through a typical unit so you can see how easy it is to use Exploring Economics. We'll look at Unit 6, which focuses on markets and explores some of the central concepts in economics. Each unit begins with a 2-page introduction. The first page gives a brief summary of what we'll be talking about in this unit, as well as a list of lessons. The next page gives unit assignments. First, there is a list of books the student needs during this unit. Next are 2 options for a writing project and 2 other options for another kind of creative project related to this unit. Students choose one of these 4 options to complete by the end of the unit. On the first day of the unit, the student reads the first lesson, How Markets Work. Each lesson is enjoyable reading, not a dry study, and includes many full-color photographs. This lesson introduces the student to what a market is and how markets work. It defines competition within a market and how people and companies who sell things influence a market. At the end of each lesson in Exploring Economics is a list of that day's assignments. The first assignment today is a reading in Making Choices. The student reads a speech given by economic journalist John Davenport that explains the importance of maintaining an ethical approach and respecting human values in the free market system. The student also continues reading The Rise of Silas Lapham, the assigned literature book for this unit. Each time the student is to begin a new literature book, the text provides a brief introduction to the author and the importance of the book in the context of the study of economics. The student will also see when they should finish reading the book. The student starts reading The Rise of Silas Lapham in Unit 4 and will finish reading by Unit 7. The assignments include a reminder to work on the unit project for the week. If your student is using the student review, she will turn to the review questions over Lesson 26. Parents choose whether they go over the questions orally with their student or whether they have their student write down the answers. The second lesson in this unit looks at one of the most fundamental concepts in economics, supply and demand. Exploring Economics presents ideas and data in a way that students can understand, with examples that the student can connect with. Today's reading in Making Choices is a 1950 interview with a refugee from the Soviet Union, detailing some of the difficulties of life in the Soviet economic system. The student continues reading The Rise of Silas Lapham, works on their unit project, and answers the questions in the student review book. The following day, the lesson asks the student, How much does it cost? This lesson is all about prices and the power of price as a factor in economics. Assignments for today's lesson include literature reading, the unit project, and questions in the student review. Lesson 29 focuses on why economic markets change and what it means for businesses and consumers when those changes occur. Change is constant in the world around us, and the economy is no exception. Students look at the factors that can lead to shifts in the economy in the short term and long term. The student reads the assigned literature title, completes review questions, and continues work on their unit project. The final lesson in this unit takes a look at market failure. This lesson introduces concepts like monopolies, externalities, and public goods. The student comes to understand the alternative to a free market that the Soviet Union offered. This is a cautionary tale about an economy that central government planners thought they could run, but couldn't. In addition to their literature and review assignments, students will complete the project selected for this unit and take the Unit 6 quiz located in the quiz and exam book.